Well, there's little doubt that Spain and Portugal are two of the 21st century's most formidable teams. Both ambitious, both obliged to win, both crammed with incredible talent, but only one can prevail. Colours, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And they've got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Grimaldo, not the most convincing of passes. Front-footed pressing going on here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Superb goal!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the finish! Pedri. He's going for goal! That was mighty close. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Rodri. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Grimaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Nico Williams could try cutting inside here. He's picked his way through. Quick look, then plays it in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Yamal with the short one, and it's Pedri. Pedro Neto. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rafael Leao. And this is Ronaldo. Rafael Leao! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Unai Simon claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Morata. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. The normal.
Spain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Rafael Leao. Back towards the middle. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's an excellent interception. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Now it's Morata. Now it's Yamal. Rafael Leao. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. And that is expertly dealt with. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Morata. Spread it left. Now it's Williams. Diogo Dalot with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Lenormand. That's good running with the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Grimaldo. And it's Morata. And it's Ruiz.
Such good technique.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rodri. Williams.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. Pedri. And he's been shifted off it. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Lenormand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Tries to play it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Crossed into the box. It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame that's when the quality ended.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Fabian Ruiz. And he's had a hit. Denied by an instinctive save. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Portugal having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao is onto this. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. And he's lost his man here. Shoots! Rodri. It's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Has a look and place it forward. Distributed tidily. Now it's Morata. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Portugal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Nico Williams. He has found a way through. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Oh, he's played it in low. Vitinha. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
He might be in here! Oh, shooting chance! And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Oh, he's burst through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
A header! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found the way through. Oh, that was vital.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's found a way past. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nico Williams gets into a good position. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Rafael Leao, and it's Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Rodri wins the duel this time. It's a good ball out wide. And no, he's seen through all of that. Bruno Mendes. Ferran Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri. Oh, good spread. Portugal can consider themselves just about safe now. And Jamal. Oh, that's fabulous. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, it's come loose. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Ronaldo. And it's gone back to the keeper. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Merino. Over to the left. Ferran Torres. Now it's Morata. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. He could be in here. He's having a go! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Greece! Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Bakasetas. Mavropanos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's in on goal. He's picked. He's having a shot, and he hits the net. Two. And we've barely begun here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Greece are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Greece are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Bakasetas, Vitinha, and it's Dallo. Greece are already cruising here, 2-0, a fabulous start. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Applies the finish! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
That's tidy. Ball driven towards the far post. Bernardo Silva. Greece have scored 2 quick goals here for Pedro Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mavropanos. Now it's Bakasetas. steaming on goal. Shoots! He scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Driving forward. Chance, surely! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Greece certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nuno Mendes. That has ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. And he's managed to get free. Looking for the run. Big chance! And he's missed it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Mavropanos. It's a really well-measured ball. That has not gone well. Referee's given a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's delightful. He's having a go! And the keeper's well positioned.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Greece with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. He's gone for goal! Rafael Leao. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, sweet feet. And a chance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Petinia. Has a look and plays it forward. Half-time getting close now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well timed, excellent interception. Bernardo Silva to Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that is a nice touch. Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gently done. This looks promising. Closing in, and the shot! Bakasetas. Greece are looking to break at pace. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Gonzalo Inacio, Ruben Dias, and it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, this is promising.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mavropanos did well to stay calm there. Threads one in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great vision. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! That's another chance. He has done it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Rafael Leao, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Portugal playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Bakasetas. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bakasetas. Great chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Bruno Fernandes. That's good running with the ball. Diogo Dalot. Now Ruben Dias. Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And this is Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Tsimikas. Now it's Bakasetas. There's the shot! In for the pieces! Sticks it away! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Shot at goal! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. From either side of the channel, an international derby. The shores of England and France separated by a mere 21 miles of water, and their history so deeply intertwined. It is a sporting rivalry with depth. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We can only hope that this one will deliver, as it has so often in the past.
Yeah, and this one I see as a game between two sides who know each other.
Shoots! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rice. Played out to the left flank. He has a look up. Bellingham! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele for Olise. Showing great feet there. Is there any support? He might not need it. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, smashing header. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Camavinga is offering a right smile there.
England have the chance to go the other way. Camavinga ploughing through the middle. Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And he's been shifted off it. He is through here. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Saka. Well, that looks a decent ball. Palmer picks it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
England grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That is good alertness. Rabiot. Spread it left. And it's Dembele. Picked out brilliantly. Decent chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Alexander-Arnold. It's Saka. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Palmer. And here's Saka. He's shifting through the gears here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Kane. Rabiot. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Well, keep trying, and eventually it might come off. This is their second corner of the game. Camavinga! Just off target. Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Can he finish? And again! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Now can he find a... Can he finish? He's delivered all right! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
After 42 minutes is number 6.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Foden. Now it's Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Saka. Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Foden. For Rice. Now it's Kane. Oh, good spread. Rabiot. Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. Luis Skelly. And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
And please welcome our man to
No, well, the
field.
pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Oh, can he get onto this? Camavinga. Olise. Camavinga. Foden gets a foot in here. Now it's Kane. Upamecano. He's looking wide. Now it's Dembele. Camavinga. Rice. And it's Kane. Now that's well seen too. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Foden. Saka. And it's Palmer. Looking for a runner. Saka looking to run onto it. Tchouaméni. Dembele. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
He has found a way through. Olise. And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal! And that has skimmed the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Alexander-Arnold. For Palmer. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Mbappe.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rabiot. Oh, cracking ball. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Rice. And he's lost his man here. No, it's come to nothing. Camavinga. Good, strong midfield running here. Caught offside that time. Now it's Mbappe. There he goes, motoring forward. He's got away. Big chance! Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Rabiot. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 83 minutes is...
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution for England.
France are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Has a shot! And the keeper can swallow it up.
Hernandez probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Jose. And this is Kane. That has been slung wide. Just too much on that. Chouameni. Dembele. Stones. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the right.
There will be 5 minutes.
Lovely bit of skill. He's found the way through. It's a good run down the right. Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Number 10.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Mbappe, he's had a shot! And he's missed it. Lewis Skelly. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. Olise. And he whips it in. That's the end. France really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. The end of the game. Reflections?
France really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Big chance! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Italy grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Played in by Foden. Gets his head on it! There it is! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Barella. Decent chance! This time, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Keane is onto this.
Italy definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goes for a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Raspadori. Shoots! Goal, Italy! And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Rice. Now it's Saka. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Raspadori. Now it's Keane. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Italy take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tonali. Raspadori is onto it in a flash. Palmer. Kane receives it in a good position here. Saka. Tonali. Udogi. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's made its way to him. He's found the way. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Barella. Now it's Raspadori. And he cuts out the supply. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Raspadori. Raspadori is having the time of his life here. Keane driving for... Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bellingham. And Lewis Skelly. He is through here! And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's in a great position here. Bellingham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Chance to deliver. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Politano. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Kane. Tonali. Good ball, good take. In with the challenge. Oh, he's burst through, and a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. Stones. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. Spread neatly. Oh, that's fabulous. He slings a terrific header. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Raspadori being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Delivered across. He's had a shot! In he goes again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away. Keane duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So now the difference is 3. And he's managed to get free. Raspadori. And a chance! Off the post. And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Lewis Skelly. Rice. Bellingham. Politano. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Kane. Now it's Foden. Knocks it into space. Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Politano. Now it's Keane. Keane. Raspadori. And he's running through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Palmer. Now this could be a chance. Raspadori. He's on it. Decent chance! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Substitution for England.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Italy are having a ball here. Now it's Bellingham. That is good alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kane might just make this. Now it's Kane. Barella. And here's Keane. Now it's Raspadori. England can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Barella pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Keane.
Number 3.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Barella. Oh, look at the space here. This looks promising. Rice. And he's intervened well there. Tonali. Udogi. Raspadori. Now this could be a chance. And Keane! And that is faded wide. Lewis Skelly. It's Bellingham. And it's Eze.
4 added
Now it's
minutes has been
Raspadori.
indicated.
Keane. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Good ball. Raspadori!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none.